Okay, so here you are. You're in this weird place of not knowing what to do and not being able to do anything. You're stuck. And that's because something in your life has rocked your world. You've just retired from a long career, you just left a long-term relationship, whatever it is, what used to be is not anymore, but the next chapter has not materialized yet. Okay, so the last video, we went through the 3 reasons that we just can't seem to get out of our own way and move forward. And one is clarity. We think we need to be clear on what our next chapter is before we take a step. Here is where we think our next chapter is going to be. We are clear and certain. In order to do that, then we have to do A, B, C, D in order to get there. That makes us feel very comfortable and reassured. But if that isn't clear, then we never get to A. We never can make a move. So what do? You have to practice doing. You have to practice exploring without any intention of finding the thing. So when I first retired and I started to feel this sense of floundering around and not knowing what to do, started to search for like, how does one go about figuring this shit out? And the things that I was reading was, explore different hobbies, volunteer, join a book club. I mean, do all these things. And while those are all good suggestions from the mindset I had, was I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with the next chapter. I know that I'm meant for more. I know there's something more for me out there. I don't want to explore hobbies. It's not a hobby I'm looking for. It's not a book club I'm looking for. It's not, and that just pissed me off and made me even feel more stuck. But here's the thing that I didn't think about was that in order to figure out what the next chapter is, if you don't know, and if you do know, yay you, go for it. But if you really don't know yet, you have to practice the muscle of exploring without any preconceived requirement of finding. And if you think about if you think about sort of how so many things in our life evolve, it evolves in the 9th or 10th step that was totally unrelated to the first step. So one step, you have an experience and you gain it, and other opportunities show up that would not have arisen had you not taken that one step. And those opportunities, you'll take a step, and so on and so on and so on. So for me, it was exploring without the expectation of finding the thing, but exploring for exploration's purpose itself. But knowing, trusting the process. I think I've said that a million times in the last videos. Just trusting the process and letting it be. So what I would suggest is to grab a journal and think about something that you've always wanted to do or something you've always wanted to see. Whether it has anything to do with a preconceived notion of what your next chapter could be, just start exploring for exploration's sake. Practice your muscles of exploring without having to discover the answer. If there's a movie you want to see, if there is a restaurant you haven't tried, if there's a hike that you've wanted to try out, or a book you've wanted to read, or whatever it is, yes, you're worthy. Yes, you can do it. No, you don't need a reason other than you want to. Start exercising that and realize that the planning is fun. And when it comes time to open the door and walk out, promise yourself that you're worth it. Promise yourself that that is part of when the muscle is going to be exercised and grow stronger. Okay? So that is the tip for the day. Just take a step. Don't have to be right or don't have to find the answer. Just take the step. All right. Thank you for being here. My name is Linnell. I will be back with more on how to frickin' fight your way out of the messy middle. If you're not already, I hope you will subscribe and yeah, like the video. I will talk to y'all later.